All right. So I was attempting to make a combination hot dog meatloaf one night while I was doing something else with jackfruit. I do a lot of different things with jackfruit, so I know the consistency. And so as I was doing it, the hot dog came out pretty decent taste-wise, but I couldn't get a good consistency frying it up or anything. I didn't use like a natural casing or anything. I just rolled it into form. The meatloaf came out wonderful as taste. It crisped on the top, but it didn't cut like a meat. It was too pasty inside, and I kind of knew it when I was going along that I should have left it a little bit more meaty and chunky with the jackfruit. And I think I used a little bit of garbanzo beans as well. So next time I just won't make it as pasty, and it should come out pretty dang good. So that being said, while I was doing that, I realized that I could make a liverwurst with this. So, the consistency is easy because you can just blend it up. And I thought of different kind of spices that I could use. So, with the meatloaf, I was using ketchup and all that, but I didn't have them done yet at the time. So I thought, I wonder how to make it like, a liverwursty taste, because the texture was good with jackfruit alone. So I got marjoram, and thyme. And it smells like it would do good. So I took a look at what I would do, and then I went on the internet to see what other people would do vegan style. None of them use jackfruit. They all use tofu, some other kind of crap, and like 8,000 different ingredients. A few were just a few different ingredients, and a couple of them said kidney beans. And I thought, you know what? I've made bean dip with kidney beans, and I can see how that could bring a liverwurst taste if you don't overdo it. And it might even bring a good color, to it. So liverwurst as a kid, I loved. Whether it was spreadable or the old school kind that you used to cut, and then you unwrap the orange peel around it, whatever it was. Anyway, and like liver pate. Now that I've been awake for 9 years and I think about, ew, I was eating liver from like a cow or something. Oh my God, what the heck is wrong with me? What was I thinking? Same thing with eggs. I used to love eggs. Eggs over easy, so they're real runny, right? What the heck was I thinking? What are we thinking as human beings? The way we treat animals and the things we eat, right? Distractions, DNA, programming, conditioning, you name it, right? I mean, a fetus, basically. I'm not trying to gross people out, but it's a fetus. Why would we eat something like that, right? It's just ridiculous. Anyway, I'm very honored to have been awake the way I am, and gone through the process and, ups and downs in the process. But, the diet part is a no-brainer, an absolute no-brainer. So, I want to do a liverwurst vegan style, and I think I'm going to pull this off pretty good. So, if you've never seen jackfruit, that's what it looks like. It's young jackfruit. You use young jackfruit because it doesn't have its flavor and its juices and its fruitiness, which I think is yellow. All right? Kidney beans, I use a can because I don't want to use a bag and do my own beans because the bag isn't recyclable anywhere. So the can I can recycle, the bag I cannot. So that's why I use a can. And I think we're just going to use some salt, maybe a touch of olive oil, some black pepper, and some of this. Now, I'm going to do it and get it going like this before I decide to throw a little kidney beans in. Because if I like it like this, I'll keep it, and then maybe I'll add a little bit more. You know what I mean? I might do 2 ways to see. Because I don't want to ruin it and turn it into just a heavy kidney bean flavor. So we'll see what happens like that. What do you think? And I have onion here on the side. Not sure if I want to cut it up and dice it up and just put it in there a little bit, or I want to just keep it on the side and after I spread it, put the onion in. I'm not sure yet. So that's one quick spin, literally 3 seconds. That's probably about how I should have kept it for the meatloaf. And it might have baked up a little bit better than I did. And if you can't see it real quick here. Like that. Sort of like how I make my crab cakes. You can do this with a crab cake, or you can just shred it with a fork and a knife and leave it more lumpy if you want. So that would be a meatloaf. Now I got to decide if I'm going to put a couple beans in. I might just go ahead and throw a couple beans in. I already know the jackfruit alone came out like a liverwurst. All right. So consistency and color is really good. Now, when I did the test on the meatloaf and all that, I had 2 cans of jackfruit. once I started blending it, I realized, oh, it's not going to whip up enough. So I use pretty much all the beans. Good news is it doesn't bring in the taste. Now, I use salt, pepper, a little bit of olive oil, and that margarine thyme. The margarine thyme you can taste in there. I mean, it's close. Oh, the texture and color is great. I'm not tasting that liverwursty taste yet, but I can see it. Now, here's what I don't know. Would garlic make it stronger and kind of make it that liverwursty taste? Would the onion make it do that? I don't know, because once you do it, and if it's ruined, it's ruined. But I don't know why. It just came to my mind, and I thought, what if I used ginger? So what I did is I took a spoonful, and I put it here, and I tried a little bit. I don't have the proper top on it, so a little bit too much came out. But I rolled it around, I mashed it up, and you know what? It actually tasted more like liverwurst. The ginger made it taste more like liverwurst. The question is that I need to incorporate just a little bit and get it evenly spread, because my mouth is saying, wow, that tastes like liverwurst. But then because there was too much ginger, it's like, yeah, but that tastes like ginger now. So this might be secret ingredient in vegan liverwurst. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I think I'm going to just do the ginger, and I'll leave the onion on the side. And if it comes out nice after mixing it around, then we're good to go. If not, then maybe next time I'll try it with an onion or something. So yeah, let me do that. Let me mix it up with a tad of ginger in a bowl or something and see if I can bring that flavor out. Because right now, let me see. Yeah, right now, it's like a slight kidney bean bland flavor with a little bit of thyme and salt and stuff. But I think the ginger is the answer. I don't know. Maybe it's just a good combo. So real quick, I got it out here. I tasted it again. I mixed it around a little bit. I tasted it again. It's close. It's not bad. Maybe less kidney beans, more jackfruit. But you might like this. You might like it anyway as a sort of liver pate type thing on toast or something like I'm going to do. So you might like it like this before I do the ginger experiment. I don't mind it like this. And I know that with less kidney beans and more jackfruit, it would probably be a little bit better. All right. So let me do it one more time on camera. Let me see. Ooh. Definitely not bad. It makes a good base. Not 100% liverwurst, but maybe about 85%, which is pretty good. Consistency is awesome. So what I did is I cut off a couple tiny little pieces of onion and put it on a spoon and ate it. And I thought, wow, okay, it tastes like liverwurst. Because your brain says liverwurst and onions, liverwurst and mustard. And the onion and the juicy onion in it actually incorporates in it, and it really does taste like liverwurst. So it goes up to about 92 to 95%. Now, what I did over here, let me move this aside. Voila! Looks like liverwurst, huh? I don't know if my lighting is good. So we got mustard and onion, which is like what normal people eat liverwurst with. Just onion and mayonnaise. Let me go like this real quick. Incorporate it in a little bit more. So I used the honey mustard and the vegan mayonnaise. All right, so it's on like toasted Italian bread. They call it French, but it actually tastes like Italian. So let me do the onion one first by itself. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn close. Man, I'm trying to think of a spice or something that would make this 100%. But you know what? It's good. Will it take 100% craving I haven't had liverwurst in years. I just thought of it when I saw the jackfruit when I was making up one time. I thought, oh my God, I can make liverwurst. I haven't had liverwurst in probably 10 plus years. Is it close? Is it good? Yeah, it is. Let me try the one with the mayonnaise. Oh yeah. By itself, not bad. But with the different ingredients on the top, it's really good. Now what I'm thinking about is maybe next time I should just grind up and process some onion in it ahead of time. It might bring out that flavor. And I'm telling you, the secret ingredient is that ginger. Just a little bit incorporated brought it up to a more liverwurst taste. My dad loved liverwurst too. Me and my dad. My mom didn't like it at all. I don't think anybody in my family liked it except me and my dad. Maybe my uncle. All right, let's give this a try. That was good. Now, the thing about it, it's a little more, less of a meaty taste. So, of course, the onion and the mustard or the mayo comes out a little bit stronger. Where if that was liverwurst, no matter how strong the onion was, no matter how much you drowned it in mustard, the liverwurst would always be the strongest taste. So this is pretty cool because this isn't like that. This is more of a nice smooth base where it mixes in with nice stuff. So yeah, so this is good. So you people who love liverwurst and kind of never even thought about it, or you know, maybe there's some vegan type you buy from the store, I don't know if there is or not, give this a shot. Make this up and do the flavor to like whatever you want and go slow with the flavors at first. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably cut up some onion here and maybe process it a little more. And I'm not going to do it now because the video is long. And I'll let you know underneath in the comments if it came out good or not. The only thing I'm thinking though is you might want to do that and make sure you eat it within 1 to 3 days, because I know with other stuff, bean dips and everything, if you do that with onion or garlic, after 3 days, man, it starts turning like yucky flavor. But I'm going to put it in the comments or the description after I add the onion to see if it will bring out more of a flavor of a liverwursty, you know, flavor like they do in the wraps and the spreads that I used to buy. But for now, this will get you by. Looks good, doesn't it? All right, Dad, if you're watching this, try it out. Tell Mom to buy all this stuff, or you buy it. I think you're Mr. Mom now. You buy most everything, go shopping, do whatever. All right, so this is good. Let me show you what I'm going to eat for dinner with it. This is just kind of like a sample tonight. Voila! I had a power smoothie today, a pomegranate vanilla mint smoothie, and then that was earlier in the day. And then I just got finished with one that I turned into a chocolate. It has my plant protein powders and meals and sunflower seeds and all that kind of stuff in it. And this is a beautiful salad with strawberries, blueberries, cucumbers, tomatoes, basil, romaine, orange bell pepper, a little salt and a little pepper, and basil. Did I say basil? And that's it. So that's my meal for tonight, and these little toasts that I'll do. All right? Lots of love to you. Do it back home, guys. Dad, try to whip it up. Do something different with your life. Don't eat real liverwurst. Try it out. All right, guys. Bye-bye.